in the house.
We live.
We got a couple M16s, a couple 9s. We got a bunch of pounds. Got a missile launcher with a couple missiles. I'm ready for war.
Swag in the pool, on swag in the fool. That's how we do, on swag in the fool. Serving the news, giving all the tea. It's real live in this WAC. Swag in the pool, on swag in the fool. That's how we do. Serving the news, giving all the tea. A straight pool, yeah, you know how we act. Real news coming straight from the swag. Every week, giving y'all the tea. Yeah, John and G. Tell your peeps, tune into the real. And news ain't real. Sit back, chill, and let's get cool. It's time to watch Swag in the Fool. And we officially here. Another episode, another week. We got J-Max, we got GSPN, we got Al. So grab your shakers, grab your jerseys, grab your towels. Shout out to
And we on time. And we on time today.
That don't happen too often.
Alabama A&M, Alabama State, Prairie A&M, Mississippi Valley, Texas, Southern Arkansas, Florida A&M.
They thought we was dead. They thought we was dead.
No, we back alive. We back alive. G, you more up than I am, though.
I'm always up. Well, I'm lying. Last 3 weeks I would. Shout out to Paris. Y'all see what it say, like, share, become a member of the channel. Shout out to Paris. Shout out to my guy, T-Walk. Big time Hawkenite. Appreciate it, T-Walk. T-Walk one of the original Hawkenite. You know, that's one of the, the original OG Hawkenite.
Oh, yeah, we in here.
Had a big week this week.
Oh, yeah.
Had a big week this weekend.
Had a lot on the line this weekend.
Had a lot on the line, okay? And see, I gave you some help. See, I'm gonna start it off like I gotta get into it. Because I got tagged 15 million times this week. OG, we need you. OG,
we need you. Begging.
OG, talk to the boys for me. Well, I did all that for my brothers. I called down there, I say, Matt, I got a partner named Lion Ass Al. And I got a partner named J-Max.
He need a favor. I
say, now they've been loving SU all their life. And they need a favor. I say, they're my boys. I say, now they need a favor. Max say, you know what? I'm gonna take care of it. We took care of the business, and y'all would have went later ahead.
A goose egg.
We took care of the business. We took care of the business. You know, we did that for my dog, and y'all went down there and did this.
Man, look.
They said Big Mac don't do nothing. He gonna be PB. See, let me tell you why that happened to PB, Al. See, let me tell you why it happened. It happened because they will not bend the knee. Give us the purple and go. Change your colors.
Right.
Change your colors. It can only be one purple and gold in the swag. It can only be one purple and gold in the swag. Change your colors. They got the shiny helmets like the big bad Braves. There can only be one. That's why that's number 5 in a row.
So what you recommend? They be black and gold, or yellow and blue?
They need to go to green and gray.
Green and
gray.
Wow.
Like that. Green and gray. Green and
man,
gray.
But look, y'all did that with a third string quarterback too, huh?
Third string quarterback, Trey Lawrence, my guy, Trey Lawrence, freshman. Freshman came in, won that game. I kind of recapped it already, but I'm gonna go back over. He came in, won a game for led us to a W. You know, I was proud of him. His first start ever. You know, I was proud of him.
So,
it was a big time game for us though. Our back was against the wall. We had been laying some eggs.
Right, y'all could have bowed out, man, because pretty much.
I called him off. I thought they quit against Grambling.
Yeah.
I thought they quit against Grambling. I really did. So I called them out, and they showed up. They showed some fight and they showed up. So I was part of my boys. So I thought that was
So going into last week,
Mhm.
Southern was in first place on the West. Then we had I think PV and then TSU. I think that was
Yep,
the order, and Alcorn.
yep.
So SU basically needed PV to lose and TSU to lose, and both of them things happened. But guess who didn't? Guess who didn't show up on the end of the stick?
Who?
Dooley. I'm still on the train though. I'm still on the train though.
Okay, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be a little messy. That train, a lot of people started, it started. I see Facebook was hot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
I
God.
can't talk too much because my brain it's been hot on my Facebook too. It's been hot for the both of us. Somebody
Man.
said today, "Ooh, Swac'N is struggling."
Yeah, they say them boys don't even want to do shows no more, man. But we here today. But man, that FAMU and Southern game, that was
Get it started. Get it started.
eh,
Let,
you
let,
know,
let,
FAMU.
let me start because I was there. Man, I had a great
Okay.
Man, that's one of the. I got to give them a shout out just for the atmosphere there. They got something called Perry Street, right? You been telling?
Yeah.
And when they got the vendors outside, it was something different than the normal swag school do. So shout out to them. The atmosphere was amazing. But the Jags took a L. So
Yeah. Jukebox wasn't there. That's really probably why we lost. Jukebox wasn't there.
they do that.
But
They do that without the band.
right. FAMU played a pretty tough game. It seemed like we really couldn't stop the offense. FAMU converted like 3 or 4 third and 10s, third and 15s on us kind of late in the game, and I think that kind of took some wind out of us. I think the big you finna say something?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, but you go ahead.
I think the big question mark was the quarterback play. And I wouldn't say he did a bad job. He did have a pick six that was dropped. And I think he may have threw one other interception early in the game. The biggest thing I noticed was that wasn't the typical Dooley offense that we saw against FAMU. Like there was no trying to throw it downfield. There was no hurry up, snap the ball. Just hitting that pass offense that Dooley known for doing. It was just kind of
The
a
group.
run first. Yeah, it was a run first. Try to throw the little quick hitch to the outside receiver, and that was kind of it. Like it was.
Let me tell you something, bro.
It was real basic.
That game could have been worse.
It could have.
Because FAMU got in the red zone a couple times and they just did not. They keep getting 3 points and it could have got out of hand.
Oh yeah.
Out of hand. But they kept it close. I think man, I hate to harp on like kids, but I personally would have made a quarterback switch.
Oh man, and you saw when Blood got in the game. It like Dooley said in the coach's press conference, he didn't miss a beat when he got in the game. Completed 2 or 3 passes. He probably barely even had time to warm up, and looked like the offense was moved. That looked like your typical Dooley offense, where you just like what we do to stop him. Like he just rinking and dinking in the passing game and going downfield like that. So. Dooley did say in the press conference that Bashan McCray is still a starter, so you'll see him this weekend against Valley. And he said he go tweak some change, make some changes, and hopefully get it going.
Listen. What I'm gonna get your opinion on. I think that's stubborn. I think they're stubborn because there's no way you can look at these last. I mean, from the second half of the Alcorn game.
Stagnant.
The kid hasn't been impressive with his arm.
No, not at all.
Like 84 yards, 85 yards. And I think a quarterback switch, get a team a spark. And I think it kind of hurts your backup because they looking like, the backups, the ones working hard to practice, like, man, if I can't.
What am I doing here?
What am I doing? If I can't play now, I ain't gonna never play.
Right.
Man,
So I think
it's very stubborn. But Dooley say, y'all trust him, so
I mean, I ain't the coach. I ain't got no choice really. So.
And I think honestly, a lot of people say let or let the quarterback develop. But you gotta understand they got players on this team that don't have time to talk about be developed. Doomis,
Right.
all them seniors don't have time to be sitting around while waiting on the quarterback to develop. This their championship window ends this year. They got a lot of
Right.
Dooley went out. They got all these playmakers on the outside that are seniors. So have a quarterback that can't get him the ball. And I'm not knocking. I think he's great with his feet. He's dynamic, but at some point, you know, you have to switch it up. You know, defense is kind of the locked in. He ain't gonna be this deep. He's not gonna be this deep. He's not gonna be
definitely.
And some people are like, well, we got receivers run open all game. Well, defense gonna play you like that because they know your quarterback can't get it there.
Right.
I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. And so I think if it was me, I would make a quarterback change.
Yes. So there's some stats right here. Bashawn McCray is 17 for 46 in the last 2 games.
Yeah, I'll make a change. And the kid, he's a good kid, bro. He's a real good kid.
Oh,
yeah. He's dynamic with his feet, but I think, you know, just to give the team a sport, because we don't know what
that's 30.
The quarterback
That's 30.
Go ahead.
That's 37% in the last 2 games.
The quarterback behind him may be bad, and Dooley like y'all don't know, but I think at least get that team a sport. At least get that team a sport and show him that you can be replaced. You're not irreplaceable. You're not Beyonce.
Right. I mean, even from the touchdown McCray scored on the run, it looked like he could help us out as a receiver, like in some capacity. And I think that's what he played back when he was at Central Arkansas.
You know, he can be an athlete. He reminds me of this Skelton, of, you know, that type of quarterback. He can be an athlete. You just got to be creative in how you use him. And you can use him like a Taysom Hill. You know, so you can use him because he's dynamic enough to still play some quarterback. But
right.
I would have made the switch, man, because you got a Southern has a really good defensive line, especially interior. Their interior defensive line this game did really well. But you know, Zay Smith from FAMU. That's the best.
Oh man,
that's the best receiver in the SWAC. Zay Smith,
Xavier
Smith from FAMU, and that was his last game in Bragg. That's the best receiver in the SWAC, in my opinion. Xavier Smith, dude a monster.
Yeah, he ran away from the cornerback on that first touchdown. He scored ran
straight away from him. When you got that and you got Musa playing like he playing, it was tough. You got to go in and score some points and not with a running quarterback like that. Running back, receive back quarterback.
They say we might have some surprises Saturday. I don't know what, but
who might have some surprises? Oh, okay.
Dooley might pull somebody's hat. I don't know. We'll see.
He might, and maybe I was thinking, well, Dooley just saying he's not gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to show his hand. But I don't know. People told me when Southern, I tell this story all the time. I was at the SWAC championship game last year. You know, Dooley going to Southern was the worst kept secret in the world.
Mm-hmm.
SWAC championship game, they're cheering their team on. They like, hurry, believe, Dooley. We know you're going next week, Dooley. We know you're going. That was the worst kept secret in the world. And it was like they were saying in the stands, he's stubborn. If he say he's gonna do it this way, this is how he's gonna do it. He's gonna play his players, you know. He's gonna play his players, and he's gonna wear a suit. That's what he gonna do.
Man, the Jaguar Nation hot. Like they want to see change too. You know, it's Obama election year. They need to see change. That's what they say they want.
Yeah. I think SU secondary, because you got players like, what's his name, number 3? Y'all secondary. Harris.
Corian Harris.
You know, he's a senior. You know what I'm saying? You wasted that window.
Mm-hmm.
You went out there, you got brought all these. It'd be a difference if you went out there and you like, look, Jaguar Nation, we're gonna build it in a couple. You're gonna get some freshmen and kind of. He want to get all these super seniors.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a disappointing part, which is why I think you should do anything to try to get yourself back in the title game and give yourself another shot. Give him a different look. So I like to see another quarterback if I was y'all, but
I don't know. I ain't the coach, so I don't make the decisions. However, it's a lot of Jaguars that's hot. I seen one person on another stream say they was a corporate sponsor, and they say they wanted their money back too. So
Ooh,
um, I know Dooley had a little spat with a reporter today in his press conference too. So I hope Dooley not irritated by the Jaguar Nation, which I know they can be, but you know he got to answer to some of these
and,
decisions he's
and you
making too.
gotta look at that game. Man, it was like 5 or 6 offsides penalties.
Oh, that's what I told somebody. I say, man, this wouldn't happen under Odoms. All this offside and
And
Dooley.
when I watched the spring game, Southern spring game, when I watched Southern spring game, it was the exact same way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the year is almost over, and you still having problems like that.
Right, and
That's just a problem.
man, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, but Dooley said in the press conference, he was like, man, well, he kind of gave them guys, all them guys were just trying to make a play, but you know, I don't think those type of mistakes are.
Yeah.
I don't think that's an excuse you should have. You know, you should always show discipline.
Yeah, so
You know, especially on the front, right? Just watch the ball. I mean, you may get them guys an excuse on that field goal where they drew them outside, maybe because a lot of them guys in the middle are not used to being out there.
No, wait. You mean to tell me, right? If I'm on the D line, you let that was the what Steven did. He ran the kicker and the place kicker. The kicker got up under center. You mean the kicker made you jump offside? You thought he was gonna beat the kicker? The kicker?
Yeah, it's a lot of things we see, and if you probably look, the kicker's hands wasn't even underneath center, so he really wasn't finna get the ball. So
and they jumped outside.
that was a smart move by Willie Simmons too.
It was a great play because I had never seen it like this. It was a great play. But on that D line, I would have been like, what? You let them jump you outside? But it was a great move by Willie. But Willie called a good game. Musa threw for 224 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he had a pretty decent game. No interceptions, 3 touchdowns. Looked pretty poised to me. He had some couple of errant throws, but you know, obviously nothing that could affect him on a team that was moving the ball too, wasn't moving the ball. So, what also surprised me too was, fam, you had some big old running backs. Like Jesus, like them guys with some bowling balls out there. Like AJ Davis, I think the other guys, Terrell Jennings. They didn't run too heavy, but they seem like a pretty tough task to take down. They didn't really have any rushing yards either. So, but you know that run game did make a difference, and you know gave them opportunity to do some play action passes, and you know hit some of those receivers downfield. And then you know they've been having some conversation this week on Willie Simmons to, I think, South Florida, which is another FBS school. I think that'll be a good opportunity for Willie, even though I would like him to stay. What's good, Jay?
I came back right on time.
What up?
What's up, bro?
Look, he made it. He made it.
Look, I was going into Willie Simmons going to USF, but we can retract back to the FAMU Southern game and give us your thoughts on it.
Oh shit! I mean, I'm in there. Whatever y'all need. Whatever y'all need.
How you feeling right now? You feeling good? Like
about what? About us losing?
Yeah.
Hell no. Man, look.
The fans want to know, Jay.
How I feel, man. I don't know how to feel. So many questions in my head. You know, they say, what's that thing, that song that lady made? Truth is, I'm tired. Truth is, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm beat up. Al. I'm beat up.
So we talked about the quarterback play. What you think about the quarterback play?
Shit, dang, y'all done put me on the spot early. Y'all don't even give me a warm up. The quarterback play. I mean, it is what everybody in the SWAC see. It is everybody in the SWAC see. If I had to commend Dooley on anything, I'm gonna commend Dooley on being loyal to his guy. You know, as a recruit coming in, you know, I know that this person, if he gave me his word, he gonna stick beside me no matter what. You know, no matter what the fans say, no matter what any of that. You know, I gotta commend Dooley on that. You know,
Right. I feel like that may hurt though. If I'm another quarterback that's better trying to come in, and I'm like, well, oh man, if this guy's still here, then Dooley ain't go budge when putting me in the game. So I don't know. It could go both ways.
It could go both. It could definitely go both ways. It could definitely go both ways. Or you know, if you're going to get somebody from the transfer portal or anything like that, you know, that'll be a good way to look at it too. But
So
what you say?
What was your reaction after the game? You had a sad face. You started crying. You needed a hug. What's up?
My reaction was, here we go again. That was my reaction. Here we go again. But you know,
same old.
Yeah, it's some things. Yeah, you know, of course. Now they say he gonna lose recruits. One thing I know about Dooley, that slick talking mofo, he don't lose the recruiting when it come to them JUCOs. He gonna be in that JUCO. He gonna be in that transfer portal. He gonna be in all that. He's an excellent recruiter. I don't think he gonna lose recruiters when it comes to that.
Yeah. I think this next recruiting class might be better than the last one. So,
but I think, you know, like I said on the prediction show the other day, man, we've been having trouble with FAMU since the 90s. FAMU has always been a thorn in our side.
Yeah, I can only remember one time since I've been at Southern that we beat FAM. That may have been like 12 or 13, which was the last time I remember.
It's tough. It's tough. But, you know, we'll see what happens. There's still hope for tomorrow. There's hope for the future. I would say, I ain't gonna go there. I say that. I'm gonna save that.
Speak your mind.
I'm gonna save that. Hold on.
Truth is, we need some help. What's up?
We do need some help. I can't play right now. Go take it up and down.
Daddy of the year.
Yeah, what you say?
We need some help from Pine Bluff. Like, we need to beg Pine Bluff for a W. No, we really need to beg whoever played TSU, which is Grambling. Like, we need to beg everybody. At this point, everybody from Southern should be begging Pine Bluff and Grambling right now. And I hate that it come down to this, but that's just what we got to do in order to get back to the SWAC championship.
I don't even know if it's worth it, bro.
You know, I thought that in my head, especially if it's not another quarterback. But you know, I'm always have faith, man. So I gotta stick with my school. So
bro. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. I'm with you. Like I can't do it no more. I asked for help one time. I can't come back and ask again.
Right, man. Like they got us looking down bad over here.
It's
losing
tough.
Games, you know. Yeah.
And then, you know, a lot of people say, you know, we need to give the quarterback time. But, you know, if I'm a senior and this is my last ride, I don't have time.
I'm trying to win.
And I got a question for all the coaches out there. After what game, and this quarterback or not quarterback, no quarterback, after what game do you decide whatever is not working?
So
it's easy to say, you know, Texas Southern, it's the beginning of the year, you know, we mixing, we not gelling. It's easy to say, you know, whatever, but come on now. What my dog Booster say, come on, man.
I had a coach from one of the schools we Southern just played. He reached out to me after the TSU game. And, you know, basically he said, hey, man, y'all should have been made a quarterback change at halftime of the TSU game. And he really thought whoever would have came in after that would have gave us a big spark. So I think the whole SWAC probably seeing the same thing we doing, but
yeah,
you know,
and I
Dooley
think
the head man. That's why I'm sitting here though. So
yeah, you know that, and I can't, like I always been saying the whole time, you know, I don't know what's going on at practice. I don't know what's behind them. I might think I know, but who's to say any of that? But I think what the biggest thing, at Jaguar Nation, we just want to see a spark. That's all we want to see, man. You could come back, you could put him in. We're not saying that he's not the guy for the job. All we saying is we just want a spark.
Kids say, why coach can't see what we see? I don't want to give my theory, so you
man, give yours. You didn't put me out here to talk a little noise.
I don't know, man. He just lost to his players. I don't know, man. I heard somebody say, man, the McCray family might have gave a check to TSU, bro.
And we gotta go with it. We gotta go with it.
I don't know.
But I mean, we like to, when we hired Dooley, we said he came from Pete Richardson coaching tree. That's what we said, right? Mm-hmm. So that was a big hype. And I don't know if you know this. I think I mentioned it a few times. Any of my Southern people that know anything about the Pete Richardson era, Pete Richardson had a kid by the name of Troy Williams. This is what this reminds me of. This is around 98, 99, 2000, around that time. They had somebody named Troy Williams there. Mm-hmm. Troy Williams. Now go look this up. Pete Richardson played Troy the entire season. And all the Southern fans was begging for a quarterback change until the Bayou Classic when Troy finally got hurt. And then he had no choice but to put in Terrence Levy. He put in Terrence Levy and turned around the season. But,
man, this Troy Williams 2.0 right here.
Woo, it's tough. This is my grown edition of Troy Williams right here. It's tough.
What you think? Vic say Pete had sorry QBs, but they won. What you think about that?
Boy, Pete came there and got one of the best quarterbacks ever, Eric Randall. And that's before my time. You can't say
that. Man, we don't wish no hurt on no student.
Yeah, no.
Coach Prime has pulled his sons when they.
I feel like this week coming up though, this gonna tell a lot. Because I know, from what I'm hearing and from what I'm seeing, Valley got a physical defense. Valley ain't about to come in and lay down. And
no, man. They always put up a fight. And the defense stingy. I forgot the defensive end name. Number 50 or 40, but he pretty good. He gonna get pressure on the quarterback. And Coach Dancy gonna have them boys ready to play in Baton Rouge. I do feel like it'll come out in our favor though, but I do think Valley might come to play on defense. The offense is a little different story. They've been really struggling this year, so we'll see. Hey, I thought
Grambling, I ain't worried about them. I see Grambling.
I'm thinking this Bayou Classic game was gonna be a blowout. I could already imagine it. I can imagine being on the 50-yard line or on the field and looking at Grambling side is just empty. I think it's gonna be a little bit more hype around this game, since Grambling been playing some good ball lately.
Man, Grambling last year ain't bring nobody, and they won.
They didn't think they would go in this year.
We finished with the same record.
Well, I think they got some spark in these last few games, and imagine if they beat TSU this week. Nice, we need
go
to play.
Go look at them. Grambling look bad.
Nah, offensively,
we look bad, but everybody keep talking about our quarterback play. It's not like we look bad as a team. Grambling look bad.
Yeah. I don't like Grambling's freshman quarterback. He's probably a good athlete like McCray. Arm, no. Throwing, no. Running back, yeah. Washington can hit it. CJ Russell can hit it. I think they had another freshman running back out there too. I can't think of his name. From LA. But they got some running backs that can run. But as far as throwing now, offensively, no. Defensively, yeah, they go put some hats on some people. So I think it'll be a closer game than people go think. He better than McCray. McCray legs set him apart from other people. So, but it's just that arm. Sometimes I feel like McCray just be lobbing that mug in there, just the ball just be screaming, "Come intercept me!" The way he throws it sometimes, like he don't really shoot no darts, into them holes right there to be in the defense.
But look, what you were saying about Willie Simmons?
Oh man,
Back right
UCF
on-
knocking on his door.
I came back right on time.
What's
Hey,
up, G? You back?
I came back right on time because I got something. Hold on, I got something to say about this.
You got something to say?
Cause
Willie Simmons?
they saying Willie's that USF, University of South Florida, has Willie on top of their list. Now I'm being told he top 2, but to be their next
I
head
heard.
coach.
I think Dion recommended him.
Maybe. I ain't think about that. That's a good.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't think about it. But not all family fans are too concerned. Okay.
Okay.
Some family fans feel like they still hurt behind that 59-3 loss. They say it was the most embarrassing loss in the season. So some of them say this. Hold on.
That boy G had a Teams call while we was talking with FAMU.
Look, so some of their fans say this. If you want to leave. They say Willie. What they say, Willie? They tell him, Willie, look. If you want to leave, hey, go ahead and leave. Really? There's one thing that ain't found out. You can't have one coach, gotta have 3. Hold them up. One coach just to hold them down. And I gotta at least have one coach on the side who really don't give up. So if you wanna go, Willie, go ahead and walk out.
Got the dope.
One thing that you gotta remember is one money don't stop no show. If you wanna go, baby, go ahead and walk out the door. There's one thing that you gotta remember.
One monkey don't stop
This
it.
train gon' keep on rolling. Oh yeah, this thing called life gon' keep on going. Hey, that's what some of the family people say. They say that train gon' keep on rolling. That's just what they say.
They say they got some APR issues at FAMU. You heard anything about that?
One of the reasons. I think that's one of the reasons. Willie, because Willie a hometown boy. Willie from the Tallahassee area. You can't sing, but you did. He's from the Tallahassee area, and that's one of his dream jobs. But the reason he would all of them that go on at FAMU, that's one of the reasons he will win with the APR issues and all. Would leave with the APR issues and all that. So I think that's one of the reasons he might leave.
They saying in the comments that they don't have APR issues no more.
Yeah, not no more. Not APR issues, eligibility issues, and all them kind of issues. Beginning of this year was bad. He didn't have an AD for half a year. He's just always into something down there. So Willie I think he's gonna go up there and get that money if they offer it to him. And they're paying their last coach $2 million. So I think he's making about $300-400K at FAMU. I think it'd be a good opportunity for him to step up from one of our coaches to take that step up to the next level. And I hope he can do it. I hope he can do it, bro. Hope he can do it.
He can do what? I'm all about keeping our quality coaches.
Yeah, I would love Dion to stay. I don't care how much he beat up on
Dion or Willie.
Both of them stay.
Yes, you're right.
I mean, but this also helps our conference because you get more quality coaches when they see a coach like that can move up. When they see your coach, when they see your conference can be used as a way to build their resume, they move up. Because
right
now a lot of these good coaches looking at it like, man, I see some really good coaches, Buddy Pugh, Fred McNair, who've been doing good and not getting no interviews for their, not being asked to move up. So some people kind of shy away from it. So we need this too to also help elevate our conference too to get better.
Yeah, so coaches like Mike Benson, ease on.
You know what I'm saying? To attract better coaches.
I can see that. Hey, speaking of coaches, though, G, you ain't telling. Never mind. If you ain't say it, I ain't mentioning it. If you ain't saying it, I ain't mentioning it.
We can talk about the Jackson State game.
Hold on. We're gonna say it. Hold on. I hear that your coach, G, had an interview somewhere too. How true am I hearing? How true is that?
Somebody called me and told me that.
Can you confirm or deny?
I can't. There was just somebody saying they think that they. I'm like, huh? It blew me off guard. I'm like, huh? But you know, I can't confirm what.
And I'm hearing another SWAC school willing to throw they checkbook at your coach somewhere down there in Florida.
They better throw it. There was a rumor before. I mean, better throw it and see what he say. If I was them, I'd throw it. Oh Lord, my light going out.
Come on now. Hey, G, that's your real color right there.
Chill out.
Yeah, Roderick said, USF just interviewing a minority candidate. That's all. They just,
Man, I don't know. They got some of the big time boosters at FAMU at USF that want them.
I think he will have a stronghold on the recruiting recruiting trail in Florida. Sure.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all some other news out here now. This news right here from Dr. Cavill dropped this news on Twitter, right? And it reads, okay, this is not my breaking news. This is Dope Cavill breaking news. Last weekend, this is about they planning on moving the Jackson State FAMU game to the last weekend in October or first weekend in November. Instead of OVC, the first game of the year is gonna be at the end of the year now. What y'all think about it?
Hey, what you said?
If I was FAMU, I would like that game early when the weather good. I don't like playing in November. But however, I think that may move the Jackson Southern game up early. I don't know what weekend they talking about or whatever. But I did hear some things about the Jackson Southern game not being in Birmingham no more. So I don't know if that FAMU JSU game had any effect on that either. So
What was the news that Dr. Cavill said again? I ain't hear.
It's two things. The first thing is that the Jackson and FAMU game won't be the first game of the year no more. They try to move it to late October, early November. What y'all think?
And then that's a holiday. That's a holiday weekend, so people are more willing to travel for that game to Miami, and I think you'll have a better crowd if you still have it where it is.
You want them to keep it where it was. You'd rather it.
Yeah, I like it out there in Miami too. On what that is, Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend in Miami. I feel like you can't beat that. That's an experiment. That's the experience type of bowl game to me. I like it out there. Not bowl game. I'm tripping. Classic though.
FAMU. That's the FAMU look classic. They still gonna have it. Just ain't gonna be against Jackson State,
And then people might decide, well, I ain't going to Jackson State game. I'm going to Florida Classic, which is a couple of weeks away if they have it in November. So now people making decisions.
Then the other news he dropped is that big news is on the way regarding the SWAC championship game. It's a new format for the participants expected to be approved during the winter. And I'm gonna give you my GSPN thoughts on this.
So what's it said again? We ain't hear the last part.
Say a new format for the participants is expected to be approved in the winter meetings. In my opinion, I think they're saying that they're gonna change it to two best records go. Ain't no more side. I think it's gonna be the two best records go to the championship. That's what that sounds like to me.
They need to move it back to Houston, but that's me. But look, I wonder how FAMU fans feel about it because FAMU still got an opportunity to go to the playoffs. Now, if they do this, then I don't know. Would you rather be in the playoffs or would you rather be in the SWAC championship?
I look at it like this. I like that because really the way the format is right now, the East and the West really has no team. Because I could win the West. I could beat everybody in the West. And if I don't play those East powerhouses, then I could still end up not going to the SWAC championship if I lose.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like you should do the overall record. I feel like just the overall, whoever got the two best records in the SWAC.
That may be what they're going to, but he said a new format for participants is expected to be approved. So it's gonna get interesting. Now I ain't gonna lie. If we could make money in Houston, because we was in Houston the first time we was in the Red. If there's a way we can do it and move it to Houston and like make some money. Houston was I love going to Houston.
That's a
I
good
like going
time.
to Houston, but I love that. I like that home and home. I like that home and home. Even though we used to get our tails whipped in Alcorn, I used to like going to Alcorn in that cold.
I mean,
we were scoring points back then, though.
I like home and home too, but Houston was a different event, and I think for the kids to get another chance to play in NFL stadium, they get up for that kind of stuff. That's kind of the memories they'll never forget. The kids, they can tell the kids about. It's another chance to get to play in the NFL stadium. So we gotta look at things like that.
I think the only reason I disagree is because I just like the pageantry. I just feel like with SWAC, you're talking about tailgating, you're talking about going to a campus that you never gone to before in some aspects, not the Jackson aspect, but other schools, you fighting to say, all right, you come to our, because it's we never hosted a championship in Mumford, but I love to see Baton Rouge inviting another crowd from somewhere else to come to my stadium. I feel like it's something to look forward to. And I feel like it also gives you a competitive edge if you have that season that you're looking for to say, we want to play at home. We don't have to go anywhere. It's something that we all fighting for to say, you know what, we're going to make sure we play here in the SWAC championship.
And for revenue, you keep all the schools, keep all the revenue.
Right.
That's a good thing.
Right. And that helped local businesses also. That's one of the things I think when they move or was saying they move in the Jackson Southern game to Birmingham, a lot of those local businesses in Scotlandville and Baton Rouge and in the Jackson area go lose out on money because they probably look forward to that game every year. They circle that on their calendar. So
right. And
a
school like PV, one of those Alabama schools that a lot of people don't really go to see those stadiums and all that type of stuff. Those are some nice stadiums if they were ever to win. That I feel like you make it to the championship. If you're in second place, you get to go to those places. You get to see. PV, I said before, has one of the most nice, beautifulest campus. Beautifulest. I came up with that. Beautifulest campuses in the SWAC. And Alabama State have one of the nicest stadiums in the SWAC. So if you don't go to the game, one of those teams went out, then everybody could go experience that.
Is it still in Dooley, I trust?
It's still in Dooley, I trust. Do y'all
Man, look, I'm a ride or die. Like I showed y'all, I got this Jaguar tatted on my calf, so I ain't got no choice. I'm still, like I told J Mac earlier, or I told G earlier, I'm still on the train. I'm hanging on. I'm hanging out the side of the little cargo thing, but I'm hanging on though. So hopefully he can lead us to this SWAC championship with a little help. But like J Mac said, is it even worth it? So
I'm still in Dooley, I trust. Guess what? When I was a kid, I was waiting for No Limit to come back, and I'm still waiting for a big artist. I'm still waiting for the comeback.
I'm gonna give y'all my problem with Dooley. Now I like Dooley, what I'm saying, but I'm gonna give you what makes me real. Okay, do y'all remember when he came out and said he does not want a game manager? Y'all remember he came out and said that? Dooley came out and said, I do not want a game manager. He wants somebody to go win a game. But if your quarterback hasn't been doing that, then why
are you really managing the game?
Why we haven't seen that quarterback? That's my problem. I mean, I know he has the relationship with their kid, but sometimes you hurt the other kids by trying to preserve their relationship. That's my only thing.
If I'm a reporter, I'm gonna ask that same question.
You can put him at receiver. That's just me. You put him at receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like they saying, let him build, let him develop. Everybody on that team don't have time to develop.
Right.
Bro, Doom is in now. He ain't got time.
That D-line not coming back.
That D-line not coming back. Corey Harris not coming back. So I think if it's me, I'll make a change. At least show them players that because he say he don't want to. Dooley say he don't want no game manager. I don't know what he got right now. But that's just me. I know y'all been talking about the coach, so I'm gonna get off y'all coach. But that's just me. Y'all moving and SWAC championship back to be here.
I think Avis might
hold
be
on. Hold on. I need to answer this question because I feel like a rumor starting to get. I feel like a rumor starting to happen. I'm starting to see it a lot.
Tell the story time.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no long story. It ain't gonna be no long story. I'm not a JSU alum. I went there my first semester, and just like when you lost and you found, I was lost, and then I came on back home.
So Jay, what made you go to JSU first?
Man, my mama been teaching at Southern since 1980. I just wanted something different.
I can respect that.
And I'm a SWAC baby, so I said I'm gonna stay in the SWAC. Let me just go to Jackson. Then I just decided to come back home.
So you got out there, you started missing that 225.
What you say?
Got out there and started missing that 225.
Yeah, I started. I just had to come back home.
You say that.
Now they say Dooley PV looking like they want to trade. Hey, you know what the PV and Dooley situation remind me of? It's reminding me of the Bill Belichick, Tom Brady.
It's Bill Belichick and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
So who is Tom Brady?
Huh?
That's what we still trying to figure out.
If PV can go back to the championship after losing Dooley, and then Dooley went out there and took their best player, you gotta remember, Dooley took their PV's best player and still didn't lead the team that he took to a championship, and PV did. Whoo,
And was about to take some more.
whoo, it was about to take some more. It was looking like a dumpster fire at PV. PV lost some players. They lost some players to FBS. PV lost some players, and Dooley came in and cut some players, but whoo.
So look.
So look. Oh, seriously.
Hey, he say, Vic say, why you didn't choose Alcorn?
Alcorn wasn't on my list back then. They wasn't on my list back then. Not Alcorn came with some heat. Alcorn actually was kind of on my list, but I had to go there, and it wasn't gonna be Graham.
Why not Graham? They too musty.
Wasn't gonna be. You said they too musty.
It's called Graham Musty Grambling.
Hey, but yeah. So who y'all think won the trade though? PV or who y'all think won that?
We go see come SWAC championship.
But I think honestly, I think it's more. They're gonna take more than 1 year to see. They'll take more than one because if Dooley gonna be stubborn like this, then I gotta go PV. I just want to see if Dooley gonna change. At some point, you gotta come on, bro. Like come on. He playing all this play. Like, come on, bro. I mean, Oldham did they did recruit. It wasn't like Oldham had a bad roster. They had some talent on their team. You can play some of the boys. That's they gonna see if he can come off his stubbornness. But right now, it's like PV.
And I think that's the thing with Dooley that you hear so much of is it's not really the coaching of the recruiting. Even PV used to say, "Man, he's stubborn."
Yeah.
It took 3 interceptions for him to take out pass last year in the SWAC championship game.
He want to win his way. He don't want to win. He want to win his way. His play.
Yeah, he already announced that Bashawn McCray still a starter for this weekend. So don't be surprised. But look, we had TSU and Jackson State in Houston this weekend. I think most people thought it was going to be a good game, and they got a little carried away. They had a nice crowd at TSU though. That's probably the biggest crowd that ever been in that stadium. I ain't never seen that many people for a TSU game in my life.
You went?
No, I couldn't go. I had to work. That was going on same time as the World Series too, so it was a lot of traffic going on downtown.
Like $90. Yeah,
that's probably right.
I would have Ubered.
So,
hey, come on. Hey, if Southern lose the Valley, oh my God.
Y'all gonna have to pick J-Mac up out the ground.
If Southern lose the,
I've been real humble. I have had to be real humble recently. Okay, I got for the Valley.
So Jay.
White boots. Oh, I'm back.
So Jay, would this be worse than a Stump Mitchell Valley loss back in 2011, 2010? Or
it'll be worse. I'm gonna tell you why it'd be worse. Because I knew the team Stump had. We knew Stump ain't had too much. We was just cheering anyway. This team, we actually we see the potential on what it could be. And if they lose the Valley, it's because I gotta say, if they lose the Valley, it's because the players quit on their coach.
But I heard at practice they was fired up today, so I think Dooley got them right.
And I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Sometimes tough losses, you gotta have the players locked in. Because I can tell you from experience, because they had a school that went on a 3-game losing streak, and I don't like to make excuses about L's, but that Grambling game, that Grambling all-point game, we quit. I'm talking about quit. It was not. Don't get. And I hate to try to take the glory away from Grambling. Because Grambling had to do what they did to win. But there was not a representation of who we were. Texas Southern, but that Grambling game, 35, no. And so that's what that was a game where you see players quit. And we had to build them back up that next week, and they came out far because they got embarrassed. But they quit their grammar game. So there's something you gotta watch for in the Mississippi Valley game. You know, make sure you have them players beat because they can't help me and affect your team. But we was talking about the Texas Southern game.
Yeah, I know. We ended up coming back. But, Texas Southern put up 14. I ain't really get a chance to watch it just yet on YouTube or anything because really I couldn't find it.
They kept it close for a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
I just be going off on tangents. Let me tell you something. I think some of these calls, listen, and this is not just about Jackson. I hate how soft this, bro. This is football, period. Some of these roughing the passer calls, bro. And this ain't just.
Oh my God.
I did see that.
That was horrible. That was horrible.
It's just bad, bro.
And I'm sure the guy from TSU, he will even tell you like that was a crazy call.
It was just bad. I think it just bad. I think it's textbook. Like I don't think it was a bad call because that's what they teaching you to call now. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't like
he just tackled him. My bad. I mean JSU will tell you that was a bad call.
No, I'm saying it was a bad. I think that's what the game is teaching now. And I hate them little calls like. I think it's the swag rub. That's why sometimes you can't really blame the refs on games. But I think Jackson State way. I think. Let me say I got a little hot take. I just be talking. Wilkinson at running back. I might make a shot on this one. Wilkinson at running back might be Jackson State's best offensive player.
I'm gonna say Shador right now. What Shador is doing, I don't think probably nobody in FCS is doing. I haven't checked the quarterbacks above him like Lindsey Scott and the guy from Fordham, but he throwing about 70-80% right now, and that's tough. I think if you put any other running back in the SWAC or maybe like a Sims or I can't think of another running back, but if you put them in that JSU backfield, I think they do the same thing. So I'm gonna say Shador.
I think Wilkinson different though. Wilkinson he can run around.
He runs hard.
He good, bro. He good. He really opens up everything for Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? He opens up everything because you can't. I think he was the difference this year in that team.
I didn't know he was a sophomore.
Yeah, he's a sophomore. He's gonna be good, bro. He's gonna be good. I think the offensive line is blocking better too.
I'm gonna go with Al and say Shador only because Shador still allows it where you can't load that box up.
Yeah, like Deion said on a press conference, man, people trying to put 7 back in coverage, 8 back in coverage just to, stop Shador, and that's what probably opened up some of them holes for Wilkinson. Like on a 3rd and 8, that's not really it. 3rd and 8 is a passing down, but they got the option to run a draw play because you only got 3 and 2 defensive linemen right there who are trying to rush the quarterback. So
let me ask y'all this: how y'all feel about the year Andrew Body had?
I think he probably underachieving what we thought he would.
But do you think it's his fault? Because based on the numbers, he not having the year that we thought he was gonna have. But when even though they beat us, if you look at the receiver's way of getting open, breaking out of routes real quick, and all that type of stuff, he don't have those same receivers. And I said that. Remember, I told y'all that before y'all went to the SWAC press conference. I said, man, I don't think he got the same receivers that he had last year.
Oh yeah.
I think the play calling hurts him too. I think they need to call plays kind of fit his skill set more too. I think a lot to do with the play calling and offensive line, but I keep saying this against Auburn, we might have had about 7 or 8 sacks if he wasn't Andrew Body, just elusive getting out of there. So I think the offensive coordinator can help him out some coaching.
I tell you what, it's gonna be a what's the word I'm looking for? When people call in your phone, they're gonna have some people when this season over. They're gonna have some people reaching out to old Andrew.
Okay.
Huh. It's gonna be.
Now, even though that wide receiver, even though they're young, it's kind of like I always go back to right now when you're dealing with time. It's okay. but what's the time on this developing? Because people, we want to see right now results. This is a microwave world we living in.
So what y'all think about what Deion said about possibly playing in another bowl game after the Celebration Bowl or FBS Bowl, New Year's Day Bowl?
If we got a script on here, I'm just gonna say for all y'all go watch it. I agree with Oscar, and I'm gonna leave it at that. What he said about, I'm gonna leave it at that. On that, he said he don't want to. Deion came out and said that he don't want to. He's not gonna make his players play for money. Like they, I can't put it in the words. I'm acting like the reporter. Y'all seen the reporter that try to ask Deion the question? But he's not gonna put his players out there to get hurt and for a check. And I think that's what you're doing for FBS, playing in the FBS ball, the FBS team. So I don't. Right. It's illegal. It can't happen, and it won't happen. But hey,
go ahead, Al.
Point. I ain't mad at him for bringing it up. It's a good topic point.
I think it's a good idea because nobody wants to see Ball State versus Northern Illinois or some of those MAC schools versus a Florida Atlantic. Jackson State definitely put numbers against some of those other schools. I don't think it's feasible because I think somebody told me you need six FBS wins to be bowl eligible, essentially. So, we're an FCS team. So,
and that's what I was thinking. How we just gonna skip all those other schools and say the SWAC need to play against? How we gonna skip the North Dakotas? How we gonna skip those schools? That's I know how we gonna skip that though. How we gonna skip those? Now I would say. What I agree with on, I think Scotty made a point. I feel like they should have a tournament style to get to the Celebration Bowl. And I'm not taking no credit. Scotty came up with that on his show. I'm not taking no credit. But a tournament style for the Celebration Bowl sounds like a great idea to me. You take those top 4 teams or top 6 teams, the same way they do in college football playoffs, and you play for the Celebration Bowl. So that way, every game has some type of meaning that draws your crowd out even more.
For me, it'd be about when it's played and stuff, though. See, because us, man, by the time Celebration Bowl get here, us, man, them pockets be thin. Y'all know us. Them pockets be thin.
And our teams be beat up too. Some of us don't have no depth to be playing that many games.
We don't got, what I'm saying? We don't have these 85. I think I look at that, but I think also you're gonna have to cut some out.
Like less SWAC games.
You gonna take the SWAC championship away?
And just go by record. That could be an option, but that's down the line.
But I would like to see. Now the playoff is interesting. It would be fun for people like us. But what I'm saying is, most of our fans are party fans. Let's just be honest. If today, let's say a FAMU versus North Carolina Central, to me that's a matchup we want to see. I want because it's a good football matchup that I would want to see. But if it's not a good band battle, if it's not too popular school, we don't always support games like this. And that's just who we are. We're party fans. That's what we got to get better. That's what we got to get better at in order to do stuff like that.
And had a first round in New Orleans. Had a first game at 1:00, had a second game at 6:00. Then you got 4 SWAC schools, or I think that's how the tournament go. 4 SWAC schools.
I say top 4. MEAC, I put all of them in. I say top 4.
Oh, so 4 against 4. 4 MEAC.
4 all together.
We need off script to explain it. So he say send him a number so he can explain it. Money will be the deciding factor. Otherwise, get rid of every single player.
That's not
other game.
Back to it. Hold on. What game we got next?
Hold on.
It's about 5 minutes, so you got to tell me what y'all ain't do no games while we're gone, huh?
We had Valley got their first little win
Shout out
out
to
to
Valley.
Jackson.
I wish I had something with some clapping hands on there. They might get that. Never mind.
I got you. They beat Alabama A&M 30-20. Valley started off with a touchdown and ain't looked back since. So it seemed like Maynard and A&M kind of.
Two things I love to clap. For Valley and Cheeks.
We got kids on here.
My bad.
You talking about these?
Yeah. Valley got their first win. Alabama State and Bethune. When it gets to the end of the year like this, these games be hard to watch. But I gotta give a shout out to Alabama State though. And their
They
first.
could have laid down.
I gotta give a shout out to Alabama State and they first year coach Eddie Robinson, because I'm not gonna. I remember when they hired Eddie Robinson, I was like, this is why I was mad about it. But he showed up. They 6-3 right now. And I think they're gonna finish with a winning record. He guaranteed that they finish with a winning record. So,
hey, we gotta clap for ourselves right now too, because this is our first time ever where it just went down reaching 270 while we was on live. This is our first time reaching 270, which might not mean a lot to y'all, but it means a lot to us.
It do. It really do. I'm finna take a screenshot right quick.
So we appreciate it. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. But yeah, the real estate agent's been doing well, bro. He's been doing real well, and I think this weekend they got FAMU. They're gonna be an interesting game.
That's
true. Where they playing at in Tallahassee?
In the gump.
It's another sellout.
Yeah, there's gonna be another, in the gump. I don't know if it'll be a sellout, y'all. This man got it. It ain't gonna be no sellout. This man
Let's see. Grambling took care of Pine Bluff.
Okay.
It was home.
I hate to keep harping. C3 ain't gonna like this. I hate to keep harping on Grambling. But listen, Grambling has done nothing to impress me.
And I watched some of the game, and offensively, no, I don't think so.
Unless somebody that plays against them turns the ball over, I just can't.
So you think they got no?
I do give them. They all playing hard. They not quitting.
You think they got no chance against TSU this weekend?
I'm not gonna say no chance, but not a very good shot.
I don't think they do.
They haven't shown me that offensively. Unless TSU comes in there and have 3 special team turnovers and a pick 6 like all. I mean, unless you do something like that, I can't. I just can't see. I can't see.
G, you on the computer today?
I'm on this iPad.
Cause they say open the call lines up. Y'all want to open them?
Yeah.
You could go with the 337.
Hey, how many letters Grambling got back so far?
Man, I'm not. I have never been. I'm gonna leave Grambling alone. Wait till they call in.
I feel like they was just down to the M, the B, L, I, and the N.
And y'all gotta understand, Grambling been beating my team for years. This ain't do in the hole. We ain't won in the hole since 2006. The last time we beat Grambling at their house. But I just don't see it, bro. I just don't.
And
shout out.
What you about to say, yeah?
I was gonna say shout out to the basketball teams. We started basketball yesterday in SWAC.
The purple people eaters.
Yeah, Pine Bluff was up 20 on TCU, but ended up giving up the lead and lost by 1.
We ain't finished the football. We talking about basketball.
No. We still on football. I just wanted to shout out the basketball people.
Oh yeah, I got a shout out to Shay Woods. I made a bet with to Shay Woods and I lost, and I told her that I was going to
Hold on.
What happened?
You got a letter you got to read, don't it?
Yeah, but I didn't tell her it was gonna be on the show or not. So I'll call her. I'll call her and read the letter to her.
Hey, it's supposed to be on the show.
Was she gonna do it on the show?
She was supposed to be coming on, wasn't it?
Send her the number to call.
We ain't never say the logistics.
Oh, Lord.
So matter of fact, I ain't gonna play her Thursday. I got her. I got you Thursday. But yeah, these call lines open.
Yeah,
TSU played. Go ahead.
The call line's open.
TSU played UNLV yesterday. They hung in. You know, they was within like 4 points at one time. I think they were down by 8 at halftime. They got a transfer from TSU.
We thought I had somebody.
Got somebody?
I feel like it's like catching a fish. They hung up. Man, y'all gonna talk about something while we wait?
I thought it was
I had somebody.
I can run through them basketball scores.
I talk about my big bad Braves all day, but I'll be trying to shut up.
Go ahead and talk about the Braves. Who y'all playing basketball?
What up, Carly? You live?
You always good, Scotty.
Oh, what up, Scott?
What's up? Okay, so I appreciate the shout out, Jay, for the playoff. You know, even though people don't kind of understand. The thing is this is my issue when I hear y'all say like your pockets are like I go to these games. There are like $200,000 trailers sitting in these lots. Like these Bamas are not broke. Like it's not cheap to tailgate. It's not cheap to do all that. I see these Ford Expeditions and Escalades and Prowlers and T-Rex cars and all these little. It's just weird. Like black people got plenty of money, but that's neither here nor there. The playoff system I'm saying is this: after the Bayou Classic, you play, because this is what I'm saying. Teams like FAMU who go 9-2 and are able to go to the playoffs and don't have another bowl game to go to, their season is a wash. And that's bad football. You know what I'm saying? It's just bad football to me. And the SWAC could be making more money and the MEAC could be making more money off having good teams, right? So if you have, let's say TSU and Jackson State are the two top teams, well, the next two top teams probably be Delaware State and FAMU or, PU or whatever. Those two teams would play, you know what I'm saying? It would be 1 against 4 and 2 against 3. And then they play in a regional setting. Maybe it could be at whoever's house or maybe at a general area. And then whoever wins goes to the Celebration Bowl. It's not a lot of games. It's not like you're playing multiple games for multiple weekends. You have it all set in one weekend, and then the next weekend you go play the Celebration Bowl December, whatever that day is. So, I mean, I think it's possible. I think it's great football. If Deion's asking to play extra bowl games, what's the difference?
I agree. G, what you got, G?
I think it makes sense. I like to see it. I'm just scared that we're not going to support it. I would like to, I'm just scared we're not going to show up and support it because I know us. It ain't many of us, meaning football fans in the SWAC. It just ain't what we do. Which we should, I think we should, but it's just something we got to get better at.
You heard that? You heard that, Scott?
I heard it. Yeah, no, I heard it. Listen, that's fair. I get it. G, I've seen it. I don't think there's a lot of true football fans in the SWAC. I think there's a lot of pageantry fans. But, I just think that if you made the Celebration Bowl $4 million and then made that bowl game, the regional game, $2 million, I think that makes it worth the schools attending or participating in. You know what I'm saying? It's like your own New Year's Eve bowl.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely see that.
That's it, guys. Hey, appreciate it.
Hey, make sure y'all check out Scotty over there on Off Script. Right? Off Script, that's his channel. Off Script. Yeah, make sure y'all check out Scotty over there. Somebody said we'll support a band playoff.
I mean, SU already eliminated Jackson State then. So.
Yo.
Yo, hey, I was trying to wait till I get home to call them all that drive, so I couldn't wait.
This Christian.
I know the voice. That's C3. I know the
So
voice.
I'm gonna start with you in the Southern thing. So first of all, I don't need any Grambling slander from y'all just because y'all done went to 2 different locations and didn't put up any points. So don't tell me anything about my quarterback, what he's doing, because everywhere we go, we put up points. So keep the points comments to yourself.
I take that.
Exactly. So
We got to see them in a few weeks, so I'm going to still.
FAMU down in the hole, we had them on the ropes. Our quarterback looked way better than Craig against FAMU. And we lost by 4 points. I don't see why y'all think it's going to be a blowout when we play Texas Southern. Maurice Washington is the best running back in the SWAC. Hands down.
Stop it.
He's on the field.
You ain't see 8-0. Stop it. Ari Watch ain't ran the ball but 9 times.
Everybody he played against, he done gave him 100.
He ain't run the ball but 9 times a game. That's easy to do. Get workload.
Okay. Hey, it's cool, J, man. I'm done with Southern. Let me make my way to the Braves because G been hiding. Check this out, J, man. See, a Brave, he can probably play a Jaguar on the bluff. He can probably play a Panther on the hill. But the one place that Braves don't want to go is down in that damn hole, J, man. That's the one damn place he don't want to go to.
He's scared out of his mind.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what it is about that whole thing.
Hey, and all of them had all the jokes about where the G at and all that shit. And we ain't had a G before. We ain't earned it. We damn sure earned that G now. I can tell you that much.
We gave it to you.
Hey, man. We finna shock y'all at Texas Southern. Them boys about to see a ranked game they ain't seen in a couple games. We finna close this season out on the winning streak, man. It's one thing you don't want is that G to get that swagger back. And that's what y'all to mess around and did is let us get that swagger back.
You that.
I got Texas Southern by 14.
And I got SU by 30.
Hey, y'all heard it. If Christian said it, it's said.
My dog will go hard for. Hey, he gonna stand up for Graham. I gotta get into it. He gonna stand in the gap for the G-men.
Oh, we got another.
Let's talk that talk.
What's up, Carly? You live?
What's up, Jay? This is Jamon.
Oh, here you go.
See that last caller, Cap, you heard me? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I like Maurice Washington, but Agent Zero, he the dude. You know what I'm saying? And they one-dimensional. They one-dimensional like us. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no quarterback either. I think number 4 will probably be better than the one that they was playing. But shit, all we gotta do is stop Washington. Same thing we did with Agent Zero. Just load the box on them. But I say this, Jay. I say this. But way things going with McCray.
Yeah.
If we was to lose the Valley, I mean, what you think was up with Dooley?
I don't know, bro.
I know you don't want to say much because you be pulling in the locker room, you heard me? And a lot of us don't want to say much neither, on the strength of the kids. But I know he here, bro.
I know he here too, man. I know he here. I know he hear the rumblings, man. I don't know. I feel like Dooley gonna stand up. He gonna stand on all 10 for whatever he believe in, and we just gotta deal with it. That's what. That's.
I say this: you hit him, I'm on him.
You heard him, G? G said you hit him. Javon said you hit him. I'm on him.
See, bro. Like it's been a long time coming, bro. Since 2013, we gotta get back on time.
Woo, a long time. Woo, Lord.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
we done got all corn out this way. Now we got Jackson State in the way.
Hey, in 2013, Jamon, I was 13.
Yeah, man, that's a long time, man. It's gonna be 2023.
That's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, bro. But we don't want to look too forward and shit. We got to get past Valley right now.
Yeah, you right. You right.
But shit, that's all I had to say, bro.
Appreciate it, Jamon, every time. Appreciate it.
All right.
All right. Hey, man. One thing about our show, boy, they gonna call and talk that trash now.
Don't talk that trash. Anybody calling me asking, "What you guys your opinion?"
They don't ask opinions. They talk that noise.
They gotta match our energy. I love it. See, things say you can win that well, but when you get in that hole, I mean, he ain't lying. I don't know what it is about the hole. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what it is. Craig say 28-14, Texas Southern.
That's a good prediction.
We got one more. What's up, Caller? You live. Make sure you turn down your background.
Hey, J Max.
Hey.
And G. I got a question.
Who calling?
Wait, hold on. What's your name? Who you?
Oh, this is Miss Henry. I'm a Jag.
Okay.
I'm a Jag. But how does the locker room knowing that Blood and Noor, to me, is the better quarterback than McCray? But how do they feel knowing that Dooley's not going to give him a chance? Do you know?
That's a good question. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. As a player, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me, and how you doing, Miss Henry? Me as a person, just tell me before the season starts. Look, I'm gonna stick beside this person no matter what. You know, kind of like, and I hate to keep going to Deion, but when Deion got that job, I remember a certain interview they said, you know, is there a quarterback competition? And he pretty much laughed and let it be known, like, no, I'm playing my son. I don't care what the quarterback room looking like. So as a man, you know, I would want to know, all right, you rolling with this guy, let me go ahead and have my options open to look at other schools. You know, don't bring me in if this, you know, the route we going. But I really don't know. I see him on the sidelines and in the locker room, you know, dapping him down and making sure his confidence stay up. So they're doing a good job being a teammate. But as far as, you know, their inner, I can't see it.
Okay, and last question. If you're a wide receiver, would you want to come to Southern knowing that you possibly not going to get the ball?
I'm gonna let Al answer that one, Miss Henry.
If I've been watching Southern all year, and you guys who possibly getting recruited by Southern, they probably looking at these stats right here. And if I'm looking at some of these games and I'm looking at the past two games, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. And then I see Bashawn McCray is a sophomore and he's still gonna be there. So that's some questions you gonna have to ask your recruiter. Like, is this kid like here? Like, is coach riding him to the wheels fall off or what? Because, you know, at the end of the day, this is my future. Like, most of these kids trying to get to the league somehow. So, and that's one of the reasons Dooley probably selling them. If you come in my offense, I'm gonna get you to the league. But, you know, the stats that McCray's putting in the pass game is not indicative of that.
These are some great questions.
Yeah, I've been a Jaguar since the 70s, and now I feel like I don't want to spend no more money coming to these games. You know, I was getting ready to go to Bayou Classic, but I feel like I'd rather take that money and go to the SEC championship because I wouldn't say a sore loser, but when I lose, it hurts. Like, it hurt. So I just feel like I don't want to go to Bayou Classic and lose the ground. Like,
I don't think you have to worry about that.
How do you keep them fans? How do you keep them fans, you know, trying to stick with them when you basically don't give a care about the fans' feelings?
Miss Henry, that's a good question. Actually, this year,
That's a tough question because a lot of times being a coach, like, you gotta tune out the fans. Like, that's what you don't want to do is listen to outsiders sometimes. Because,
but
you know,
people
lose
the fan support.
That's true. And you gotta find that perfect medium.
Like he's going, you might see 500 people in the stands. So we don't want to be a Valley. No, you know, no disrespect to Valley, but if Dooley keep on going the rate he's going, our attendance is gonna look like balance. It's a lot of people that's getting tired. They're getting tired of spending money. I live in Texas, so every game I'm traveling to Baton Rouge every week to go support the Jaguars, but I feel like I don't want to waste money on trash, basically.
Ooh, I told you about that Jaguar Nation, boy.
Man, like, and this not the you're not the only person feeling like this, and I know you've seen it on Facebook. Probably like there's a lot of people feeling like this. Like, why are we spending money on this product?
You're gonna lose fan support. That's all I'm saying. When you look up and there's no people in the stands, it's gonna be too late. Because if you know anything about Jaguar Nation, back in the 70s, the 80s, we was the swag. Attendance was through the roof. And every year it declines, and it declines, and it declines. So that's all I want to say.
Thank you. I appreciate your call, Ms. Henry.
All right. Bye-bye.
I felt like I was Dooley just now. Like, I didn't have an answer.
Hey, but I'm gonna be honest. She's saying what a lot of people saying right now.
A lot of people.
Let me take this call. Pompano, Florida. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Even though I just said it.
I just want to know if you're gonna read this letter. That's all I want.
I already knew who that was.
Me no hablo inglés. Me no hablo inglés. Come and help you.
So you're not gonna read my letter?
I got you. I told you I got you. I got a special episode.
You want the letter on Thursday? We want it tonight.
I got you. I got an episode. I'm gonna read it. I got you.
Goodbye. Good night. That's all I needed to know.
Thank you, Mr. Shea Woods.
Man, these some questions, dog. Like,
we got a Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson, Mississippi. What's up, caller? You live?
Hey, man. I love you guys, man. Y'all young guys, man. I love you guys. This is Desmond Allen, Jaguar from Jackson. Man, I love you guys, man.
Appreciate it.
Because there's a pre-Katrina Jaguar lady that just called you, man. I love you guys. Y'all, I don't think Allen, Jay now, I don't think y'all know how deep Jaguar Nation is.
Oh, we know. Trust and believe.
We losing like this. It's deep. Like this, like you just said the comments. I don't remember us losing. Ever being FAMU, like what? How old were you in 01?
01, I was born in 89, so my math ain't the best, but I was 10 or 11.
I was 9. I was born in 92.
We beat them in 01. We beat them in 95 after 1 year. We beat them in 96. We beat them in 07. We beat them in 12. We didn't beat Black National Championships. Damn, you ain't nothing to Southern is Black College.
Hey, you right.
We love Eddie Robinson. But Ace Mumford, I take Ace Mumford any day over Eddie Robinson. Any day.
C3 ain't gonna like that.
Where do you think Eddie Robinson come from? If eight college Hall of Fame. He had Hall of Fame in 8 different colleges. Do you know who Southern is?
Hey.
We love Southern. Y'all, you and G Step there. I mean, not G. You and Al Step there. Like, man, this is serious. Dude up there playing. He ain't trying to play. It's serious. Playing. Take McCray butt up out the game. I don't know what kind of commitment he got with McCray and his family, even though his mom and dad was the Southern whatever. Sit his butt down and let's win.
And you're right. You're right, because
it ain't no time to play. I don't care. Southern wins another championship. That's a swag.
It's been a long time.
Man, look, I know Dooley gotta know.
It's been a long time, but every school in the swag got to catch up to Southern. Who got the most commitment cups in the swag? Southern.
Got the most what?
Who got the most? The most commissioner cups.
The commissioner cups when you win them all.
Oh, we ain't had one of them in a minute.
But Southern got them. Southern, we at the top of that.
Everybody in SWAC, they got to catch up.
Yeah.
They got to catch up. We got schools like Alcorn laughing. Like, it's been a long time. That ain't nothing. Bruh, there's a difference between pre-Katrina Southern and after Katrina Southern.
What about now, Southern? That's what we're talking about now,
This
Southern.
stuff is serious.
We struggling now. He's what he's saying.
There's a difference. It's a difference. Like me personally, I don't trust nobody that come from Grambling. Nobody. Who's from Grambling? It's the reason why he was a position coach at Southern when we was there in pre-Katrina. It's a difference. So Pete knew where he stood. I've been an advocate. I said, man, we need to get that cat from Langston. Their head coach, Quinn Morgan. That young guy.
I've been hearing his name a lot.
Man, get that dude. We'll win. Dooley is not the guy. I've been saying this early in the year.
Dooley got $1 million contract.
I know it paid about $800,000. Okay, I understand that, but Dooley ain't that guy. He's not that guy. He's a nice guy. He cool, but he ain't that guy. And so we were dominant from '93 to '05. We were dominant. Dominant. What Eddie Robinson said in this book? What Eddie Robinson said in this book in Bayou Classic? He said Ace Mumpin and Peter Richardson kicked my ass. Kick my ass. And we used to do it, dominating. We lose the balance, see what happens. We lose the balance, see what happens.
We in trouble.
Lose the balance. Man, lose the balance, see what happens. Ain't no, like the band said when Hank was there. No smile, no laugh, no nothing.
No nothing.
Name is a pre-Katrina Southern. It ain't no time to be playing. This is serious. Serious. I had to call because I heard that lady. She drive from Texas to see. This is pre-Katrina Southern. My brother was a Southern from the '80s. He's talking about what is this going on? This ain't. What is this? We're not used to losing.
Nah, that's true. We not.
See? 35 to nothing. Texas Southern. Texas Southern. Where they get that name? 24 nothing. FAMU. Oh my God.
Bruh.
Oh my man, come on, man. This is crazy.
I'm feeling the same way, bro.
We're feeling the same way.
This is crazy.
I come from Houston too, so.
But yeah, but look.
Man, go ahead. Y'all go ahead,
look,
man.
No.
Hold up. Al got to tell you something.
We need you to call in next week, and we got to do a follow-up call with you for sure.
Yeah, definitely call us next Tuesday.
I
Yeah.
support y'all guys. I'm going to call.
Appreciate it.
No doubt.
Appreciate it.
No doubt.
Appreciate it.
I got you.
Man.
Gee, no, but that's really how people feeling though. Like you hear it in his voice, like that's real passion. Like we ain't used to losing to Jackson, TSU. Come on now.
Why them Southern fans on the league?
What's up, caller? You live. Say your name, where you're from.
Man, it's Ricky out of Dallas by way of Jackson.
Whoa,
Okay.
good.
Man, I just want to say that last caller, that had to be sponsored by Hennessy and Cognac.
That's true Jaguar here. I can't hear this
Hey,
voice.
the last two, I ain't gonna lie. The last two callers been really how we been feeling.
Look, that Southern is having a little downtime. Why are y'all going back talking about the past like that mean anything right now? And how this man is going to talk about Pete Richardson being better. Did I hear that correctly? He said Pete Richardson is a better coach than
He said Mumford. He said
Ace
Ace Mumford is a better coach than
He said Ace Mumford laid the foundation, and Eddie Robb took the baton.
And Pete Richardson took it away.
He took the baton and took the fuck off. Then I'm sorry, because that ain't. I don't see what he's talking about, but I just want to call in and say, man, Southern. I think Southern still has a good chance to make it to the SWAC championship. Of course, I want to see them back in Jackson to play Jackson State, but I think it's going to come down, of course, to the Bayou Classic. And I just feel like also that, Grambling has the edge because if Sean McCray is going to be starting for the rest of the year, which it seems like that's what's going to happen, I don't think Southern has a chance against Grambling.
I might be. I agree with you a little bit. I agree with you. If McCray is right there, it's gonna be a little tough for us to get back to Jackson.
Yep. But yeah, we appreciate it. Like every time. All right. What's up, caller? You live? Where you calling? Where you from?
What's good? What's good? This Reggie from BR, but she live in Dallas now.
What up, Reg?
What school, Reggie?
Shout out to Gito. The man snapped it up with me before the game. Seen that boy out that tailgate. See he come outside when I was going to the
I'm always outside.
What school, Reggie?
Southern.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
What you got, Reg?
But all right. So just speaking on the game, the FAMU game, you feel me? I feel like this. I don't think Deshaun is a bad quarterback whatsoever. I just feel like he's not ready for the moment that we in right now. So just kind of put it like just off, like I said, right behind the team at the FAMU game. So just off the body language of the defensive line, like you can tell that they will get frustrated with being out on the field. One, you got it back-to-back weeks. How he was out on the field all game against Jackson. He's out on the field all game against FAMU. Like, you can tell the frustration between it. I don't think it's really Dooley coaching, just because on both games, there was a lot of opportunity. We had guys wide open down the field, and it was just Deshaun one read, take off run, and go another way when we trying to force the ball. So, I don't know. I feel like we do need I wouldn't say a coaching change, but I feel like we need a quarterback change for sure. If we can get that, I feel like, sky's the limit. But like I said, right now, I don't think Deshaun ready for that moment that we're in. And I feel like I said, he got a lot of growing up to do. And hopefully, in the off season, coming up to next season, we can get that together. But just right now, I don't feel like he's earned that position that you can just stick him in the game and keep him there, even if he making mistakes. Like, I just don't feel like he earned it at Southern game. But, how y'all feel about it?
Al, let Al answer that one.
I think when you look back and look at what issues Southern has had in games, I think it all comes down to one specific area, and that's the quarterback play. You look at the two ducks or the two eggs we had against TSU and Jackson State, it all comes down to the quarterback play, I feel like. And like you said earlier, I feel like if you just change that one little area, we can see a whole different result from these football games. From the Jackson game or from the TSU game, I think we win that game. From the Jackson game, you go see more points on the board, and you go see less points from Jackson because, and like you kind of said, in the Jackson game, the defense was tired. But if you got a quarterback that's sustaining drives, you get your defense a rest. Jackson not scoring all those points that they were scoring. It's gonna be a way closer game than it ended up being.
Exactly. You can just see that whole demeanor, like I was saying, from that D line, like just be on the field all game. You can't win games like that expecting the defense to get multiple stops back to back, and we not get no production out of it.
Right. And that Jackson game, we had three stops in that first quarter. Like, I mean, you can't sustain that the whole game if you not getting no rest. Man,
exactly. But that's all I got, fellas. Like I said, big shout out to G, man. Y'all keep up the good work, man. Appreciate
it.
At least he didn't sound like he was about to cry. At least that caller sounded like he was saying, okay. Because woo, Lord.
Why people think I be tripping when I say that Jackson game would have been close?
I mean, it's easy to say that. I mean, it's easy to just say that.
But look, we were not sustaining any drives. Like, it was 3 and out. Defense get back on.
What's up, caller? You live? What school? What's your name?
Jay, man, you know who this is.
Not on this phone.
call in. But
Oh, I know who it is.
y'all-
Hey, Miss Lakeisha, how you doing?
Hey, I wasn't gonna call in, but I just really need y'all to help me to understand. Okay, so I guess because I'm coming from a different perspective as a parent, I don't understand. I understand the frustration. I understand Dooley not listening, he not changing, he not this, but I don't understand the reason why people are saying if we lose this, if we lose that, if he don't do this, if he don't do that, we're not gonna support. I feel like that if you are a supporter of Southern, you're supporting regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my frustration right now, all because I know what those type of conversations does for the team. Not saying too much, you know. We not gonna talk about the locker room talk. We're not gonna talk about, you know, a lot of stuff. Al, I need you to check your messenger. But I just don't get that when you say
My message is
supporter of Southern, but it's based on, it sounds like you're saying I'm a supporter of Southern, but it's based on when they win. And I just don't get that. So maybe you can help me to understand.
I think it's more of when we come from what we feel like our opinion actually mattered throughout these years, and whenever it's just being ignored blatantly about, you know, how we feel and what we think is beneficial for the team, at least, you know, consider saying, you know, I hear the gripings, I hear the rumblings, you know, I hear that, but Jaguar Nation, you know, stick it out with me. I'm gonna make sure we get this right. Yeah, at least do something to our ego as a Jaguar, as a Jag Nation, you know. And I feel like it's just being ignored pretty much. Al, what you say?
I say, man, I say the Jaguar Nation, we just used to winning.
Mm-hmm.
Like we not used to. Shut up, G.
y'all been the last day.
We used to beat everybody else in the past couple of years, and before that, we used to be Alcorn too. But we used to just winning in general. Like you couldn't tell nobody in the Southwestern Athletic Conference that Southern was gonna lose to Texas Southern this year. There was no way. So when you're not used to losing, some people don't know how to act, and their first reaction is, man, look, I'm putting all this money into the program, traveling here, spending money here. Let me take my stuff back until they get their mind right. And, you know, like somebody mentioned, that's fair weather fans. But I do believe as fans, we need to stick and support the players, support the student athletes, support the coaches as hard as it is, because at the end of the day, they paid to, you know, lead our school to the, you know, SWAC championship. So that's my take on it.
But Miss Lakeisha,
And I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna say, without saying too much, I'm just gonna say that the parents are not the parents. if you can read between the lines, the parents are not 100% there. And I guess it's different because those are our kids. You know, we gonna be there regardless. And we feel like when Jag Nation say we Jag Nation, we there. I mean, why does it have to be on a win only basis? We're still, you know, I don't know. That's where my frustration is coming from.
But
because I know how that lack of support that they have when they're winning affects them when they're down. They're thinking, okay, you say you love us, we Jag Nation, support us when we up and when we down.
and I think it's just more of Miss Lakeisha, then I'm gonna be off of it. It's a separation, right? It's a division. So you have one group that, you know, that's how they feel, but then you have the people like me, Al, Quinchetta, Prestique. You know, some of these supporters, we're gonna be here regardless. We're gonna talk to these boys. We're gonna lift them up regardless of, you know, any situation. And you know that coming from me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
So it's just a division pretty much. You know, you have some that's very opinionated, and then we have others that we here for the kids pretty much. Yeah.
But it's mostly it's well, I guess right now it's mostly the fair weather fans that we're hearing the most from. So, we're not hearing, I mean, I'm on social media, I'm in the group, I listen to y'all, I listen to a lot of stuff. And I guess, like I say, I have a different perspective on it all because I'm there when they come off the field after a loss. And they take those losses. It's nothing you can, it don't matter. I was at the hospital Saturday night with Derek. It was nothing I could tell him to say, you did your best, you gave it your all, to the point where you in the hospital, and all he could say was, but mama, we lost. And that hurts my heart that our boys get out there and they give it their all. We lost because of, but I don't feel like it's fair to them that they have to feel like a failure because they're gonna feel like a failure regardless. And then all they're seeing is, Southern ain't winning, so we ain't supporting. Southern ain't winning, so we ain't supporting. So I just wanted a better understanding. Like I say, I know it's a different outlook for me because I'm a Jag mom to the heart.
Right.
You know my situation, and I'm there every game, regardless. I'm not leaving until those buses pull off or till that last player leave that field house, and they know that. But I just, like I say, I guess I don't know.
Right. And we gotta watch what we put on social media too. A lot of these players see these.
Everybody is entitled to their opinion, but what my argument was, I feel like when you say, I got your back, like if I say, J-Max, I got your back, if you need me, I'm there, I'm going to be there, whoop-de-whoop. Okay, when J-Max is at his worst, I still need to be that same supporter of him as when he's at his best. And I feel like I say, it may be different from me because of the relationship that I have with the football team because I'm a parent than it is for somebody that's just a fan.
Right.
I agree.
Definitely. Well, yeah, I appreciate it, Miss Lakeisha.
All right.
Every time. Will do. I'm there.
Except for Al got the work all the damn time. All right, y'all have a good night.
All right. What's up, Carly?
I blame FAMU.
What's up, Carly? You live? Where you from? Hello? Well, next one.
Hey, J-Man.
What's up, Carly? You live? Where you calling from?
Hey, J-Man, this is Jamon again.
What up, Jamon?
So I'm piggybacking off this Lakeisha. So and we say we the standard, but then you gotta uphold on being the standard, right?
Right.
So you get a scholarship and we paying a coach to take us to the promised land. What you gotta do? You gotta uphold that standard,
right?
So we can support. They're just like family. You gonna voice your opinion. You gonna say what you gotta say, but you still gonna support.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So all I'm saying is, guess what we have group chat for? So the players want to see, like, we have our group chats where we can vent. You feel what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's what that's for. But that don't mean that we jump and ship because we voicing our opinion. Our opinion is our opinion. Everybody had their opinion. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
So when you get that scholarship, you come there for a reason, for to uphold that standard. Same as the coaches when he get paid. That's for everything. And we gonna voice our opinion. And yeah, we mad. Of course we mad. And we know that's your son. We know this. And you supposed to have his back. But we gotta uphold that standard. And when you don't uphold that standard, that's what scholarships do. I mean, it's simple. And Dooley better get this win Saturday. Man, look. See, that's all I wanted to say, bro.
Appreciate it, Jamon, every time.
All right.
We got, what up, caller? Where you calling from?
Henry again.
How you doing, Miss Henry?
Let me get something straight. For one, I'm not a Fairweather fan. I've been supporting Southern since the 70s. Not only do I support, I send money to Southern. Okay? Not only do I send money to Southern, my child went to Southern. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. I hear you.
I feel like I'm not just supporting in the stands. I'm supporting in the academic departments. I'm donating every year. I donated to the band, water, Gatorade, whatever they needed. So goddamn it, if I don't want to spend my money on Dooley ass, that's it. You call me Fairweather if you wanna. When I've been at Southern, when the stop before Pete, Otis, I got a right to not support until they get their shit together. And I'm out.
All right, appreciate it, Miss Henry. Oh, see. So this is what we're gonna go ahead. Man, Swac'N the Fool turned up tonight. Yeah, Swac'N the Fool is turned up tonight.
Jeez. Understand.
Wait, hold up. What's up, calling you live?
Okay. So I had to call back after the call of with the whole Mumford thing.
Okay. Turn your background down for me a little bit.
Respect in the world for Mumford, man. You know, he did pave the way for Eddie Robb. I'm good now?
Yeah, you good.
He paved the way for Eddie Robb, but Eddie Robb took it and ran with it. It's not even close, the gap between Eddie Robb and Mumford. You can go anywhere and say Eddie Robb, and somebody gonna know who you talking about. Nobody gonna know who Mumford is. Eddie Robb is so raw that they got another coach named Eddie Robb, no relation in the SWAC right now. That's how cold this man is.
I agree. Man. I knew when he said that, I said, I bet Christian about to call back now.
Oh yeah, now to Southern, I just think Grambling needs some more credit for how we plan to close this season off. Everybody talking about our quarterback, but his best game of the season so far was actually against FAMU.
Mm-hmm. He also threw for 38% in that game.
What you say, Al?
He threw for 38% in that game too.
Who? You talking about our quarterback against FAMU?
Yeah.
Hey, I went
38, 14 for 36, 150 yards.
Hey, that was his best game, and we put up and we played better than y'all did. So that's the point I'm trying to make.
He true. He had 100-some yards rushing too, so I ain't gonna just knock him like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that was without Maurice Parsons. Well, that was with his first game back on 6 carries. The point I'm trying to make is we coming. Texas Southern is not the team that y'all think they are. I don't know why y'all hyping them boys up like they can't be beaten, like they some world beaters. Andrew Body just didn't even look good against the Little school they played against from California.
Well, I think I got an 832 area code calling. Christian, this might be towards you.
I stay out in Houston. They give me some tickets to the game. I'll beat up. They beat me. I'll put on the Texas Southern jersey. I'll beat them. I'll have them with some Grambling where they can put it on. I'm putting Grambling money line this weekend.
This Craig calling problem. This Craig calling.
Well, now it's switched up. It's switched up. What's up, caller?
What's up, man? I'm on here. I'm listening. I just want to say that I called in a couple weeks ago and I told y'all when y'all come down to Tallahassee, y'all was gonna come get an L. Now I watched y'all all last week. Begged you to get this win. I was really excited about it. So now look at the call tonight. It's looking bad for Southern right now.
We still begging, man. We still begging, bro.
It's never looking bad for Southern.
It's never looking bad.
Guess what? You fam, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we still got an outside shot. Y'all shot over.
Well, you can say that. I mean, yeah, we got to depend on A&M. You heard Maynard yesterday.
He said he don't know what to do.
We can't do no big. We just got to worry about the playoffs. But it's just funny to watch, all this going on. And we put y'all. We got a big game this week. We still got to win out.
Definitely. Who y'all got? State, huh?
Alabama State.
Yeah.
Alabama State. I don't think their offense can put up no points, but if I'm gonna be a true fan, he could have some turnovers and we could lose the ball a couple times. So that might give him some points there. So we still got to be careful.
Definitely. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all receiver made me a believer.
Oh, y'all send my boy to the league. The Swac'N this year send my boy to the league. He better get drafted somewhere.
He made me a believer. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you was right. You got that. Y'all got that. I got a segment coming for y'all because I gotta read a little something.
I just got one more thing. It was too easy. Like we said on Twitter, it's too easy. Y'all have a good night.
Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna go with this 832. We're gonna call this 832 back. We're gonna shut down the lines.
I want some more.
What up?
What's going on, my guy?
What's
I told you who it was.
All right, man. Hey, Al. J-Mac.
What's up?
Hey, man. Great show, man. Great show. Hey, what thing can I say? Hey, for my southern people, all my people from DR, man. We love y'all, man. We love y'all. This is a Swac'N thing, man. Hey, I really don't expect for Dooley to be able to come in and just take over in 1 year, man. Can we get a man 2 recruiting cycles, 2 or 3 recruiting cycles first?
No.
Not here.
Oh, we going straight to winning. Y'all want to just go straight to winning?
You know how Odom's got his job?
I got his job, man.
He won out and he ended up going the next year beating Jackson State. That's how he got his job.
Yeah, that's true. But y'all went got Dooley, man. Y'all, Dooley and trust, man. Stick it out, man. Stick it out.
Oh,
hey, 2 thumbs up for Sean McCray, man. Give him hell this week, McCray. Give him hell. Hey, to that caller talking about my cousin fight.
Woo.
Oh, C3.
We ain't leaving. Hey, Grammy going down, man. Grammy going down. We still remember that Grammy wasn't getting no flags in the hole last year. We still remember that. But we got to bring it to Houston this time. We see y'all, Graham, fam.
Uh-oh.
We see y'all, Graham, fam. But we got to take this dub, man. We got to take this dub and finish it out.
Hey, in my opinion, that's going to be the game of the week.
Hey, man, listen. Every game count on the West right now, man. It's tight. It's tight. It's really tight. It ain't no room. Ain't no room for mistakes at all right now.
Definitely.
It's been a hell of a season, y'all. And it's coming down to the wire. And we talked about it in the off season, and it's been some good football, man, all the way around. True enough, as a whole, we got a lot of stuff to fix. But we just got to hold our head, man, and take our time. It's gonna pan its way out.
Definitely. Well, we always appreciate it.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Let me speak up on it. I'm gonna give Jackson State respect. I'm gonna give them respect. They represent Swac'N champions like they supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got some work to do, but that's what we gotta go against. We gotta go against the best to be the best.
Hey, for real.
Yeah. Shout out to. Hey, much respect, man. I'm just seeing Shador Sanders on TV and on social media, but to see him with my own eyes, the man is a complete quarterback. I like that, man. He represents Swac'N really good. McCray is a top elite quarterback, man. If you look at the standings, I think he's in the top 5, top 10 of the Swac'N. So, hey, man, Southern, give the man a break, man. Let the young man grow. Let him grow with the system, man. Oh, I want to see y'all win, but just don't win against TSU.
There we go.
All right, man. Hey, I'm locked in, man. You know, like I just said, as a family member and a friend and a fan, you know, hey, we all want to win, but we all know the real life is it's only gonna be one winner and one loser.
Definitely.
We'll pick it back up. We'll pick it back up next year, y'all. We'll pick it back up next year. God bless, man. I'm gonna get off this phone. G, you got your dub, boy.
Got that big dub. I'm sitting pretty.
Got that dub. Bounce back praise. I'm proud for y'all, man. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. All right, thank you. Al, man, I missed you at the parade, Al.
Man, I was asleep, bro. I'm gonna catch it next year if they win it.
All right, catch me next year then. Hey, much respect, man. Swac'N. I'm out.
All right.
Hey, I just got a picture. I gotta show this picture. And he told me to make sure I show this picture. Can y'all see this?
Yeah, what it say? They ain't won a championship since Odom.
No, since I retired.
Who y'all think that come from? Take a guess.
Who that?
Avis?
C3.
It'd have been funny if it was true.
That's a fact.
Nah, we won 2 since he left. No, we won 1 since he left. 2013.
2013?
Yeah.
I mean, you won for 2 in 20 years.
2013. Man, we got one more number that called me a few times. So I'm waiting for you, caller. It's the time to call. We about to go here. We reaching the 2-hour mark.
You can't start 69?
Man, it's kind of late, man. I ain't trying to call nobody's house after 10.
It'll be trouble. Who is this guy on your phone? He's late.
Jake, look, I'm Jake. Jake cool.
That ain't lying for you. That ain't no
Jake from State Farm.
Hey, that's Jake from State Farm. I'm in trouble. He said, yeah, house. Mo said he about to call in. It ain't worth loss and it's losing.
So Fam and Jackson beefing in the comments?
I don't know, but I tell you what, Southern fans from me, take y'all some medicine and go sit down.
Hey, I'm disappointed in Texas.
Benadryl.
That's all I'm gonna say. We'll talk about that later. This is a sports show, but I'm disappointed in Texas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all let me down.
I've been watching, but that's only 35% reported though.
Oh no, it just came through. It's official.
It's official. Hold on, let me go check my. I need to check stuff to be on. Hold on. But make sure. Did all my Swac'N people vote today? Why you don't hear talking about Southern? Did y'all vote?
Yes, I did.
I wish I had my shirt with my sticker on it.
I ain't getting no stickers. They ran out of stickers.
I got my sticker.
But I voted.
I voted too, bro.
Texas, go Texas.
Yeah. It was close to last election though. They almost flipped this month.
Man, let me see if Gary got a runoff.
I hope he did.
I've been looking at Georgia too now because Herschel Walker.
Man, I thought I typed in Gary Chambers, man. That's the wrong Gary.
Chambers got stumped, bro. He got to be bad, bro.
He did? Dang.
66 last time I saw it.
Georgia say they ain't playing, but it's gonna be a runoff in Georgia.
Whoa.
Herschel Walker and Raphael Warnock.
I'm Herschel Walker, and I play football.
Vito was in the club this past weekend. He was at 50-15 talking to potential voters. But Vito, he made sure he be at PV. I think he be at TSU a lot whenever election time comes.
But shoot, we're gonna get out of here, man. Great show today, fellas.
I'm running for something next year, y'all.
Huh?
I'm running for something next year.
You praying for Southern?
I'm running for something next year. I'm gonna need y'all votes.
SWAC commissioner?
SWAC commissioner, GSP. Right now, we gonna be playing on Sundays and Fridays.
Then you can't watch Glen Oaks.
We're gonna be playing on Saturdays.
He don't want to watch Glen Oaks. Man, we're gonna get on out of here, man. Thursday, I got a special episode dropping tomorrow. It's just gonna be 5 minutes. It's gonna be Sincerely FAMU, title Sincerely FAMU.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah, so that's what we got. Hit me up.
All right.
Peace. We got 3 more seconds to 2 hours.
Y'all want to stay to hit it? There you go.
There you go.